I just want to go over a few things, just like as a starting point. Kia ora. Okay, so we're just going to go through a few things before, so we're pretty much all at the same level of understanding with where we're going with our group, okay? So I just want to shed light on how I do things, and so this is giving you the tools that you're able to join in as well, and like take what you can and then adapt it to how you want to work, okay? So in the beginning of, say, when I do my readings and everything, I ask for a white light of protection, okay? And this is how I start off with everything I do, okay? So I'm always, so imagine like this is just before I'll go live or something, when I'm going to do someone's reading, and so I'm closing my eyes and then I'll ask for a white light of protection, and through my third eye, my mind's eye, whatever you want to call it, I'm visioning a white light surrounding me. It can be a bubble if you want, it can be like a white light coming from heaven, from the sky, or wherever, just shining its light all over you, okay? So this is the white light of protection, and this is pretty much the strongest light, love form there is, okay? So it's white, it's very, very pure, and it's your protection, okay? So whenever you're doing any work like this or meditation, before you go into it, just envision this white light, okay, surrounding you, and this is for the protection. You can also ask Archangel Michael to come in and help with that as well, okay? He's like the protector, okay? So this is what I'm always doing. Take deep breaths, okay? So like breathe in. You can picture yourself breathing in white light, breathing out grey or whatever. So the more you breathe in and out, okay, the whiter it's getting. So you can do that as well. Okay, and then also like just creating this special space for you to work in, okay? So with a lot of this work that you're going to be doing with yourself is it's going to be with your third eye, okay? So your third eye is in the middle of your, in between here, okay? And then so others call it pineal gland, okay? And then with your pineal gland, it pretty much calcifies with the fluoride, okay? So if fluoride is in so many things like toothpaste, mouthwashes, and tap water, if you're drinking tap water, pretty much trying to stay away from all of those things, because with this, how we're healing ourselves and using these tools to bring everything that we want into our lives and let go of everything, we're going to be using our third eye a lot in these, okay? So these are the visualizations and things like that we're going to do, okay? So being able to do all of that, I've written the things down that we're going to go through, okay? So with when you're a psychic and stuff like that, everybody is psychic. All that happens is we pretty much learn how to open it up again from when we're children. We pretty much close it off, and that's how society is, okay? So we're working on ourselves to be able to open up our pineal gland, okay? So this is where we're spending most of our time with healing, okay? So it's like closing our eyes and creating this space of love and light, okay, within us, so that it's it's able to permeate outside and be like, okay, this is my space, okay? So that's what we're creating. It's from in here inside, and we're bringing it out, okay? So we're able to do everything on the outside. So a lot of this is pretty much visualizations and going within and bringing it all out, okay? So pretty much try to stay away from tap water. If you can, boil it. There are some things that you're able to do with crystals. You can get some crystals and put it in your boiled water just to you know, cleanse your water before you drink it as well. Just working on decalcifying your pineal gland and everything like that, okay? Filtering everything out, okay? Cleansing your body as well. And then, so what else do we have? It's just eating like a more natural food, like diet, having a more like, you know, natural diet instead of like a lot of junk food and stuff like that, okay? We're going to simpler foods and stuff like that. And this is also going to be able to make you feel a lot better inside, okay? If you notice when you eat a certain food and you feel like really gross afterwards, you know, that's pretty much what it is. And then like compare it to eating something, you know, from the garden or natural plant-based or whatever, you know, it's a lot, you feel a lot lighter, okay? And so and try and do that a lot more, because it's just going to make your whole body feel a bit better. Yeah, so this is like just a starting point to where we're going with this, okay? So we're going to be able to go in and understand everything like that, okay? So we've got grounding, and some of the things that everybody wanted to go over was grounding, our third eye, intuition, okay? So this is, you know, going without and using, let go of the things that we've been conditioned to do, to going with our intuition and how everything feels for us, okay? So our intuition and creative side is our right brain, okay? And left is like logic and stuff like that. So we're learning to do things more with our right side of our brain, okay? So doing that, we're doing letting go, finding self-love, removing blockages, and healing, okay? So a lot of this, that is why we're going through the third eye stuff first, because a lot of this mahi we're going to do is with our third eye, and we're going to be opening up to more ways, okay? This is the whole thing. We're not shutting ourselves down and being like, this is only based on what we see and things like that, okay? This is what we can do inside of ourselves first, and then we're able to bring it all out, okay? And so this is going to be like pretty much the place that you're able to come out and be yourself, okay, first, with no judgment, okay? So, and this is like judgment for yourselves as well, okay? So our first one we're gonna do, it's just gonna be led, okay, by what they're pretty much gonna tell us to do first. So we're asking for guidance and everything on what everybody has asked for to work on first, okay? We've got victim. Okay, so this one is like based on, okay, what is it that we're seeing, you know? It's being able to realize that we all have free will and we have chosen the path that we are walking right now, okay? So it's being able to see that, you know, we are creating what we live in, okay? We are creating everything ourselves. We were all born with free will. We all came here with, you know, the insight and everything, and we all have free will, so we're able to change whatever it is we want, you know, our lives to be, with us just waking up and being like, oh, okay, I realize now that, you know, I've been stuck in this mentality and everything my whole life. It was because everybody told me this, that, you know, you had to do it this way, or you had to do this, that's not how you do it, this is how you do it, sort of thing, okay? So that we're taking ourselves out of this victim mode and we're creating what we want now, okay? So having the intention of taking ourselves out of that and owning our lives from this point moving forward. Okay, that is what we're doing. We're going to be able to do that, taking this step forward. Okay, with grounding ourselves. Okay, grounding is pretty much like, you can do it a few ways. Okay, you can go outside, take your shoes off, okay, bare feet, walking on the ground, okay, along like the grass, dirt, dig your feet into the ground sort of thing. Okay, you can do like a short meditation as well. You can just sit under a tree or just outside in the sun and just, you know, take a few minutes to meditate. Just close your eyes and be, okay, like this is grounding yourself. You're able to do short meditations as well on like just closing your eyes and then visioning like a cord coming out from you. You can like envision it coming out from your spine, okay, your spine, or you can envision it coming out from your heart space. Okay, you can do this and then imagine yourself going into Earth, okay, going into Mother Earth, going all the way to Mother Earth's core, okay, her heart. You're going to her heart, and then you're just pretty much plugging in your cord, okay, so that you're letting her energy flow through you, okay. You're receiving all of that energy, okay. This is where you are now, okay. So you can see that, and then you're connected, okay. And then you can come back up. You can stay there as long as you want. And when you're done, when you're ready to come back up, okay, come back up through all the layers, okay. And this, like, just, you can do this every day or just whenever you feel like you need to, okay. So that's one way of doing like a meditation for grounding as well, okay. So being able to do this, going outside to the beaches, okay, walking along, digging yourself, like digging your feet into the ground, okay, just doing that, okay. So this is like, you'll hear about like when you're grounding and stuff, you know, your the negative ions and everything, okay. So you're getting all of that, okay. It's a lot of releases happening when you're grounding yourself as well. There's also another way of just standing there, closing your eyes, and then with your hands you're going to go down and like pretty much grab, you know, the energy, like Mother Earth's energy coming down, bringing it all up into you, okay. And then you're going to bring it up through you, up through your body, and then when you get to your heart space, you're going to push it out, okay. You're going to push any energy that you don't know, that you don't need any longer out, okay. You're pushing it away, and then just come back down, put your hands back down and bring it up through, okay. You're just feeling this energy and pushing it, whatever you don't need, away, okay. So this is a way of you being able to know that you don't have to keep all this energy inside of you that you don't need, that no longer serves you, okay. So this is another way of letting go things that you no longer need, okay, just with the intention of not having it anymore. So I release all of this energy that I don't need, okay, and you're getting new energy, okay. So it's like continually flowing through you, okay. So with this, and so you're able to get that energy from Gaia, okay, whatever you want to call it, Papatūānuku, Gaia, Mother Earth, you know, okay. So you're able to do that. A lot of things as well, cleansing with you know, water as well, going to the river or a creek, flowing water, okay, just standing there. Also stones, like, you know, you can go and stand on a stone or sit on a stone or a big massive rock or whatever, okay. You can do that and just envision yourself. It's like, okay, everything is flowing through me, okay. Just doing that. letting everything go. We're able to do this, okay, just with intention, okay. Bringing everything up that we don't need, okay. So we can do this. You can do a lot of different meditations like that. It's pretty much, you know, you can see it however you want to see it. It's just with the intention you have. You can picture it however you want, okay. It's pretty much using your imagination, okay. That's all it is, and seeing, okay, feeling it. Angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens, okay. So being able to know that you're able to ask for help, okay. Angel therapy. So you're able to ask the angels for guidance and help, okay, and letting you let go of these, okay. It's asking for help. It's not begging, say, please take this away from me. It's like I ask for divine guidance and being able to let go of this. I ask that you help me, you know, get rid of what no longer serves me, okay. It's just a conscious decision of being able to do that for yourself, okay. And then asking for help, because they're always there to help you. They just need pretty much your go ahead, okay. You're like your say so. You're like, okay, yeah, I want the help now, I'm gonna receive it, you know. Being able to say, yeah, I'm ready for help. I no longer choose to try and do this on my own, okay. Asking for the guidance, you're able to do that, okay. So you can do a lot of letting go with these things as well, releasing, okay. Letting go with, you know, how in the first one was to sit there and let everything flow, going in, just like sitting down quietly, writing something down, okay, and like, oh yeah, okay, this has come up, this has been coming up a lot lately, so I want to be able to let go of this. I want to be able to, you know, change my thoughts and my feelings towards this, what has happened in this at this time of my life, okay. So being able to write it down and physically own it has been like, yeah, I ignore that side of me, and it still comes up. It comes up all the time, okay. Also knowing that what you're doing when you're healing yourself, thinking that, oh yeah, I did it, I let it go, it can still come up again, okay. So it's sort of like ways of like knowing, oh yeah, okay, this is, I know this, I can remember what happened, okay. I'm able to recognize what I would do, what I used to do in the past, and how I've changed my reactions. I know what to do now. We're getting from this place of ignoring ourselves and ignoring our feelings. We're taking that and being like, okay, I'm choosing consciously to let this go. I'm choosing to let it all go, okay. Hi Nancy. Okay, so we're choosing it all to let go consciously, and then the next time it comes up, we're going to say, oh okay, yeah, it's coming back, I know what to do now. So we're taking it from it's pretty much just ignorance, like ignoring ourselves, okay. So we're able to take these and shift it, okay. So it will still come up over and over again. We just need to figure out what is it that we need to do, okay. And so changing what we'd normally do into something else, like, okay, this was my reaction. I always used to do this when this sort of thing come up. Now I'm no longer doing that, I'm doing this, okay. And so we're changing our reactions to everything, because we're not the victim anymore. We're not the victim anymore, okay. We are, you know, we are in charge, and we're taking charge of ourselves and of our lives and everything, okay. And so we're able to do that. We're moving towards passion. We're moving towards the things that we know that we're drawn to, okay, without letting anyone else's judgment or anything come in like that, okay. Nobody is stopping us any longer, especially not ourselves, okay. That's like one of the biggest things. We let ourselves stop ourselves from getting any further in life, okay. And it's because of this judgment, or what are they going to think of me, or what is everybody else going to think of me, okay. So we're leaving that whole thing behind, okay. This sort of imaginary made up what bullshit, what everyone else is thinking of. It's like, oh yeah, we're supposed to be like this. No, we're leaving that behind. We don't have to be anything that we don't want to be, and we're not bringing that into our futures, okay. So we're leaving everything behind that we don't need, okay. And we're going to live for things that we are passionate about, things that light our souls on fire, okay. Being able to be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and be able to do this some more, like working on this. Like, I love what I'm doing now, and being able to do that, okay. So we're working on getting to this space in our lives, okay, and our consciousness as well, to be able to be like, oh my gosh, yep. Okay, and so moon cycles, we're going to be able to use the moon with releasing everything and noticing like, oh yeah, okay, new moon's coming up or a full moon's coming up. I can do a releasing ceremony, okay. We're going to be doing these together, okay. We can write our things down that we need to release. We're going to start letting them go. We're going to go outside and we're going to burn papers that have all these things, all our darkest, deepest secrets and fears on it, okay. We're going to go outside and we're going to burn these and release them, and then say we no longer need these are our secrets that we didn't want anybody to know. We're releasing those fears, okay. We're releasing all of it. Okay, and then we're also manifesting what we do want. We're going to bring it closer to us, okay. So being able to do all of that. And I love that it's just a small group, so we're able to do it, together, and be able to, like, not look around like, oh, what do they think of me, blah blah blah, all of that, because that's pretty much the space that I wanted to create, is like a space where we're all going through different things. Sometimes it's similar, but we're all able to create this thing for us, like our life that we want to live, okay. So just helping each other go through this, and when you go through it with more people, it's just that much more powerful, okay. So we're working on all of this, and some things that people may need or want to work on more, we want to keep going. And then, like, one thing that someone might want might not align with you, but even listening to it in the future, it could help. We'll be like, oh yeah, you could resonate with that and be like, oh yeah, I needed that, like that was helpful, but I never could speak it, like, I never knew that, I used to do that. It's just picking up on things that you wouldn't know that you're doing, but you do, okay. Finding self-love, okay, finding that this is our body, this is where we live, so we have to, be able to live with ourselves. So it's like falling in love with yourself, and I know many of us don't even know who we are, okay. It's like, I just met you today. It's like, oh, I didn't even know I liked doing that. Like, it's we're taking our direction away from following everyone else, and we're going in our own direction, okay. So it's no longer like, oh yeah, we have to do that, and it's like taking all responsibility of being someone else, okay. We're letting all of that go. It's responsibility of thinking, oh, everyone expects me to do this, everyone expects me to do that, okay. It's taking all of those things away and being this person that you've set yourself up to be, we're taking that away, and we're like, oh, I'm going to create this new one over here, and this one's going to be way much better, and I'm going to know this person because this is the person I want to be. Okay, so we're learning more about ourselves and what we want to do. And we've got compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. Okay, so we're having compassion, and this is for ourselves because we're no longer living a life for anyone else. It's for ourselves. Okay, and so we're creating this space within ourselves for us. Okay, so that we're able to then, once we're ready, we're able to go out and be like, oh, I'm going to share this with everybody. I'm going to share my knowledge. I'm going to share how I transform myself. Okay, and I'm going to share it with others. I'm going to share little tips and stuff like, oh, I learned this the other day. You could try it, and I felt so much better just doing it. People probably think you're crazy, but look at me. Okay, so able to go within. We're digging out everything, okay, and healing ourselves, and most of it is going to be done through our third eye. Okay, so that's what I wanted to go through today. I didn't see anyone comment. Maybe it's broken, or maybe just nobody commented. But I see that you're here, Nancy Lee. But I don't see any comments or anything. So all of these videos are going to be left on here so you can go through them. Okay, I do want to go through some meditations and stuff like that, and helping to let go. But I do want to go over things like things to be looking out for, and doing some more research on things like your third eye, opening it up, looking at, and being more conscious about what you're putting into your body, and and the energy that you're getting out from everything you're putting in. Okay, so I just want you to be more conscious of that. And then like with the fluoride and your third eye sort of thing, your pineal gland. Okay, knowing that the fluoride decalcifies your pineal gland, and pretty much everybody that uses toothpaste that with the fluoride in it, or drinks the tap water in cities and towns and stuff. Okay, that's all got fluoride in it, so we're just being mindful. It's like, okay, since we're going to be using our third eye to see through all of the bullshit, okay, and especially our own, okay, this is our own bullshit, we're ignoring everything, okay, so we're going in, so being able to go in and use our third eye more, it's like that. Also things to do with your third eye, you're able to go outside and sun gaze. Okay, this is like sunrise and sunset. Okay, so it's better to do that. Sunrise and sunset. So just staring at the sun during like sunset for a few minutes. How to decalcify your pineal gland. Okay, so what the fluoride does, it just like pretty much hardens it. It's like covers it in there. Okay, so we want to open it up so we're able to see everything. Okay, so over the past few years myself, I just started going off like everything, from the shop. Like I make my own toothpaste now. I make my own soaps and everything. I try to stick to like natural foods and stuff. Sometimes I do like, I'll get like potato chips and stuff like that. But I try to like eat more consciously, like being like, okay, no, I don't want to eat that, I don't know what's in it, sort of thing. Okay, so like I've really gone like simple, just simplifying my life and a lot of things that I use and stuff, being more mindful with that and what I put in my body or on my body or things like that. Okay, so just noticing your energy as well. Okay, when you eat food, certain foods and stuff, I just want you to be mindful. Be like, oh, how did I feel before I ate that? And then how do I feel after? And then like change it, like eat something totally different and be like, oh, I felt way better than like, you know, after I had eaten that. I felt like I had more energy. Or, you know, do you feel like you're really lazy and just need to take a nap or something like that? Okay, so just being more mindful about what you're putting in your body. Okay, so you're feeding your body that as well. Okay, so everything that you're eating as well, doing that. Just being more conscious. Okay, staying away from like junk food and all of that. Okay, because everything you put into your body, not just your thoughts, it's what you eat as well. Okay, so doing that, being able to focus on more, you know, natural things like that. Just noticing your energy as well around other people, being conscious of that, because other people's energy can, you know, what's the word, they can change your vibrations as well. Okay, so making sure that you're protecting yourself and your energies around others. Okay, choosing not to be around people that, you know, it's like, oh no. Okay, hi Tui. Okay, so we're doing all of that. I've just gone through a whole lot of stuff, like pretty much a starting point of things that we're going to be doing, like with our third eye, because we're using our third eye to do a lot of this healing and, you know, letting go, using our intuition more, things like that. Okay, so just gone through what the, you know, our pineal gland is, what affects it, like fluoride and stuff like that. Okay, so we're able to open up more and be able to see clearly. So what is it? Is it clairvoyance? Yeah, I think clairvoyance is the same. So being able to see clearly, so that's pretty much all it is. Like we're taking like the fluoride out and stuff like that, so we're able to see clearly and we're able to go within more. Okay, a lot of what we're going to be doing is done through our third eye, okay, our mind's eye, and like this is through visualizations. Okay, and so we're going to be doing like a lot of guided meditations and stuff like that. Okay, so we're pretty much making up our own worlds inside of us. Okay, so we're able to bring it out, and we're like, this is how we're going to manifest everything. Okay, so going within to let go of what we don't need inside anymore, we're letting it all go, and then we're creating like pretty much a new life inside, and we're going to bring it out. So that's how we're gonna work. So I'll probably do up something like a post or something about the third eye and what we can do. Okay, so just some of the things are eating a lot better. What else? Be more mindful about like what has fluoride in it. Okay, even bottled water has fluoride in it from the store. So like when you're buying bottled water, sometimes they add fluoride in it, so be mindful about that. Your tap water, try boil it. You can throw in some crystals to cleanse your water. After boiling it, cooling it, put some crystals in it. Clear quartz is good if you have. You've seen those drink bottles that have the crystals in it? Well, that's pretty much what it's doing, like cleansing the water, adding that extra energy to it. Okay, doing that. So you can just chuck in some crystals. So like I've got where is it? Oh look, you got like a thing. What's this? Citrine, or you can put like clear quartz in it. Things like that. If you have some. Can put rose quartz in it just to, you know, give it a little bit of a upper sort of thing. Eat more green vegetables. Your thoughts as well, like, so everything, like you can control what you're thinking, alright, but we are aiming more towards of the positive side. In saying this, we're also not ignoring our feelings and how we really feel inside, okay? So because that is one of the parts of what we're doing, okay? We're not ignoring ourselves any longer, okay? So we're able to let these feelings go. We're bringing them up and letting them out, okay? So it's not sort of I can only think about positive things. No, not like that. We're going both sides. We're going positive and negative, but we're like letting go of all the negative things. We're letting those out so we can welcome in more positive, okay? So we're not just spewing out like we're negative, okay? So we're letting in the positive. We're making space. We're creating a new space. We're letting all the negative out so we can bring in a positive, okay? It does say eliminate or reduce meat intake, but this is all up to you, okay? I did stop eating meat myself a couple of years ago. I just went with it. It wasn't sort of a like, oh, I see everybody stop eating meat, I'm gonna stop eating meat. It was more of a gradual thing for me. I have psoriasis, so I was looking at ways to, stop getting it. And so someone was like, they had stopped eating all red meats and stuff, so I was like, oh, let me try that. It wasn't hard because I hated eating the my friends in the paddock all my life. They'll always kill my friends, and then they'll be like, oh, you're eating this one tonight, and I would hate it. I would like go and cry and stuff like that, because even though some of them were mean to me, they were still my friends, so that didn't really bother me. And I was just eating chicken, and then I just stopped eating chicken. It wasn't like a whole thing. I just stopped eating chicken as well. And then I stopped eating dairy last year. Towards the end of last year, I stopped eating dairy as well. So yeah, it's all up to you with that. But for me, I did stop eating it because I didn't want to eat my friends in the paddock anymore. Yeah. So yeah, it's all up to you. However you want to do that. Those are just some tips to be able to work through more things.
The smell is coming from the next door neighbour's house. It's been there for a long time.
Please. Okay, so that's all. It's my little part. It's up to you, whatever you want to do with that. Okay, so I'll probably write a post up about it, about like things to help with your pineal gland, your third eye. Start opening it up more, because we're going to be doing some visualizations and some meditations, sort of things like that. Okay, I think once we're all like, oh yeah, okay, I feel like I could do that and stuff like that. It takes a bit of time as well, and sometimes it takes longer for everyone. Like, I know when I first started doing this, I was like, nothing is happening. Like, it's not working, and I kept getting distracted and everything. It's letting that go, like the expectation of something go, like, oh, it's supposed to be like this, and I feel like this, they feel like this, and it's working for them, and letting all of that go and just creating this experience for yourself. And it's like, when I'm doing guided meditation, sometimes I go off on my own. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, okay, they're doing this now, so I'll go back and do that. But it's pretty much like, using your imagination, being able to go with whatever feels right with you. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the thing and do my giveaway now. So we'll see you over there. You can watch this video over and over if you want, or come back watch it about the third eye. Go and do some research as well on it, and be like, oh yeah, I can see myself doing this. Okay, it can be weird for some people. I did think it was weird, but I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good now. I understand. It's like a whole new thing for some people. So yeah, being able to do this for yourself, because it's brought me a lot of peace as well. So I'm able to go within and be like, oh, I don't need anyone else. You can go and look for more guidance and everything from others, but I want to be able to give you tools where you can just do it yourselves, okay, and be able to be like, oh yeah, I know, I learned this, I let me just try this and see how this goes, okay. It's like fine-tuning things for yourself, being able to do things more for yourself than having to be like, oh, I need this person, I need to go to see this one and this one, okay. Yeah, I would love it if I didn't have any repeat clients, like, one reading and I've given them enough to work on for the next few years, okay. Yeah, so being able to go through that, like, go away and work on yourself, giving you this so that you're able to do more for yourself, because I don't want to see you come back all the time. Like, it's like, if I see you come back all the time, then my job hasn't been done. Like, I need to be able to do something for you that's going to make it last a longer time, okay. So this is why I'm doing this, so you're able to help yourself and that you are able to help someone else as well, okay. So in saying that, thank you for watching. Yeah, I didn't get any questions or anything, but you can always PM me, message me a comment on it and be like, oh, can you go over this, or something, okay. Totally fine. Yeah, just let me know what's come up, okay. If anything has come up, if you have anything to ask, or something you're like not sure about, let me know, okay. Yeah, thank you everyone. I hope everyone watches through this as well, so that they're able to give me more feedback and see what it is they want to do next, okay. I'm going to go through a bit more throughout the next couple of days as well. So if you could be present and ask questions as well, so that we can go more in depth with certain people, okay. So we're going to do that as well. So I will do more in-depth readings of what it is that we can help you with and be able to bring out, okay. And then it'll be like, oh, okay, when other people can relate to it, and we'll be able to do more together, okay. So rewatch this, let me know your thoughts. Yeah, so I've gone over a few things in this one, so you're able to go back and have a look and everything like that, okay. Thank you, Tui. Yeah, make sure you watch it from the beginning, because I've gone over some things, and then I'll leave it at that today, so you can get back to me, comment in the live, so that I can go, so I can just take some notes and write down what I need to do next time. Make sure, also, like a best time for people to catch everyone where they can be present on the live as well, so that we're able to go more in depth and have questions and answers and things like that, okay. So I want to do more of that stuff, yeah, things like that. Also wanted to, I was thinking about doing some Zoom calls, where we just have like a Zoom meeting and stuff like that, and do, so you're able to ask the questions and stuff like that. We'll see how we go though. Okay, we'll see you soon. Thank you.